Oh my god, who asked me this question? So even we are also asking Pomadi when she is getting married. Yeah.
Second one is my favorite
I
question.
was like, no dude, it's going to be in Australia and I want to go there.
Mind
Yeah,
change like
yes, exactly.
into something like
we are
that.
totally in that sports.
Yeah, sports career. So
Hi guys, I am Navjeet Kautil now.
I'm Poma Emmar. Welcome to the Indian Athletes. I thank everyone for asking us the questions. We will try to answer all the questions one by one.
So here are the common questions asked by everyone. So first question is, hello, how are you? How is workout going on during lockdown?
We are fine and everything is going on well. Nothing much serious, but we're trying to maintain our fitness with some core stability and strength training. So it's going on somewhat like this.
I'm also fine guys, everything is going good. So the coaches are giving us all the workout and we are trying to do and maintain our fitness in the hostel only. So the second question is, which was your first event?
My first event was 100 meter and 200 meter. So after that I got shifted to 400 meter.
And my first event was discus throw only. So how did you choose your event?
Actually, I used to do 100 and 200 meter at my young age. So just for when there was a competition like Taluk meet or district meet, I tried for 400 meter when my coach suggested me to do that. So I just tried for it and I clocked my first time in 59 seconds. So then my coach, he thought like I can do well in 400 meter. So by then I got shifted to 400 meters.
So in my case, like you people know that my father was a shot put athlete. So my first event was discus throw and that is what is going on still now. So the next question is, what was the worst injury you have during your career? How did you overcome it?
I have suffered from two injuries. One is my toe injury and then back injury. Back injury was the one which I suffered a lot. I thought of dropping the sports all of a sudden in the year 2012. So, but my parents and my brother, they supported me a lot. Because of them, I am here. So, I'm very thankful to them first of all. And after that, I took a challenge. Like I have to overcome it and show like whatever. Like when we perform well, people start supporting us, and when we don't, they start saying like whether she can do or not. So it was a challenge for me and I tried to overcome it, and now I am here like with the Asian Games medalist.
Yeah, so my worst injury was before the Commonwealth Games only. I got a growing injury before the trials only. So there are some physios I know, like Manish sir. He told me he was my first physio when I was doing training in Amritsar. So he suggested me some of the medicine and exercises. So the injury is still there, but I'm trying to overcome it. Still now I'm struggling with it. But the thing is that I'm trying to maintain my fitness and some specific exercises for that growing injury. So right now I'm going good. I'm in the lockdown. I'm trying to make more my muscles strengthen of that area. So here is the next question. Are you allowed to train in NIS during lockdown?
Actually, we're not allowed to train NIS law. Like we are following the rules, like keeping social distance and everything. There is a lawn down to a hostel, so it is almost 150 meter. So we're trying to work out on that place, like how much we can. So this is the one thing we can do because we can't go out from our gate itself. So that's all.
Yeah, so same here, like 150 is quite enough for throwers. So we are trying to maintain our fitness and doing some core exercises over here only, as the Poma Di said. So the next question is, who's your role model?
I can say my brother is my role model. Like he used to do sports. He was more interested than me, but he got his knee injury, so he had to drop the sports. So looking into him, like even he wanted to do something, but for him and for myself, I tried to give my best. Because of him, I am still doing the sports, and because of my parents, I am able to continue. Like most of the parents, they want to get their child to get married soon. Even my friends keep on asking me, when you're going to stop sports, when you're going to get married.
Yeah, so even we are also asking Pomadi when she is getting married.
Yeah, but it's my passion. Like even one day I can't miss my training. So it's something when once we get into that sports career, even we can't keep that mind change like
yes, exactly.
into something like
we
that.
are totally in that sports.
Yeah, sports career. So it's something different. Like even when you start doing so many activities, you will totally get involved to it.
Yeah. So my role model is my mother only, because she was an international hockey player. She has faced a lot of things when she was doing herself. She was doing sports because she was a hockey player. So in team event there are a lot of politic things happen. But the thing is, she never gave up on her dream. So that is what inspires me a lot and keep me moving towards my goals. Yeah. So the next question is favorite Indian and international athlete.
Favorite Indian athlete, I can say myself, and the favorite international athlete, Sania Richard.
So for me the same. I think I am my favorite Indian athlete. So international athlete is Sandra Pekovic because she is so beautiful. So the next question is, what's your plan for 2020 and 2021?
So at present, because of the lockdown going on, we can't assure you like what will be our plans. But we can say that we can give our best in the coming Asian Championship, World Championship, and the Olympics. We'll try to give our best.
Yeah. So I think that's the same answer from my side. So the next question is your advice to 16-year-old athlete who wants to make a career in track and field sports.
See, first of all, to be into athletics, you need to work hard. It's not like when you start your athletic career, you will win the medal all of a sudden. You need to work hard with determination and perseverance. Without any dedication and hard work, you can't step forward. Yeah, failure and success are part of our life. When you start losing in one, like when you take up sports and start losing, don't like break down like you can't do it. You have to come up and you have to face those challenges. It is a challenge in your life you have to face. Success, it doesn't come all of a sudden. So you have to face the failures, and then only you can be into that success you feel. So I can only say that keep working hard. That is only the thing I can say, with dedication and determination.
Yeah, so I think she's more experienced than me, so she said the right thing. So I just want to add up one single thing which I think which is more important, which is actually very important, because with a positive attitude, if you will determine and you know what your goals are, so you can do whatever in your life, man, and stay positive. So here are the questions for Pomadi. So the first question is, when did you start athletics?
Before starting athletics, like when I was I think maybe 14 years old, I was into all the activities like football, kabaddi, badminton. So the next comes athletics. So I used to do 100, 200 and long jump. So under 14, I had been to nationals for 100 and 200. So getting being participated in that event was a great achievement. So after that, when other athletes started winning medal in under our coach, so even I wanted to win a medal. So after that, when I just started to do 400 meter, got shifted to 400 meter, and under 16 category, I created a new national record in 400 meter. That was the that was the change in my life. It got changed. So I represented India when I was 16 years old at World Youth Championship, which was held at Morocco. So then it was 2008 Beijing Olympics. So it is everyone's dream to be an Olympian, and I am very happy to say that at an young age I was able to be an Olympian. But I was in the relay team. So I was the youngest athlete in my team. So all my senior members were very good, and after that I kept on improving. So then it was next Asian Championship, Asian Games, and it went on through, and still I am into this field. I am very happy, and first of all I like to thank my parents who have supported me and made me reach till here. Without them I would never be in here. We used to stay far away from the stadium. My father used to travel up and down like maybe 1 hour because of me. So then we got shifted to the track which is closer. It should be comfortable to me. So then my mom, she never missed a single competition. She used to travel
Still she used to travel with her.
Even
that was
all
so
the
amazing,
all the national meets, she's a lucky charm for me.
Yeah.
So even my brother and my father, whenever they are able to come, they used to come. So now all my coaches, even they have supported me well. At present now, Galina Bukrina, she's really supporting me well. For some people, they think when they get older, they can't perform well. So I want to be a example to them. Even age is just a number. You should never think when you get old you can't perform well. If you have that ambition that you have to do some achievement, or to create some records, or everyone should keep on saying yeah, she is getting old, I think she can't run. But we need to prove that what they are saying is wrong, and we need to step into that and show them we can move forward, and it should be an example to other athletes. Even they can do well. Like even in foreign countries, Alison Felix, Sania Richard, even they are somewhat 32, 33, but still they are going on, and it's an even they are an motivation for us.
Yeah. So the next question, I think this is my personal questions also. So the next question is how to be consistent like you. Yeah, this is my personal question, guys. Yeah.
So here are the questions for Navjit Kaur. What was going on your mind before the event and after winning the medal at Commonwealth Games?
Well, this is my favorite question. Anyone who asked me this, thank you so much. So before the competition, I was very confident. Like I have trained a lot actually. I have worked actually for 1 year. I skipped all the competitions and I was just focusing on one thing, that I want to win a medal in Commonwealth Games. So the thing is, before going to the Commonwealth Games, a month before I got an injury, so the growing injury, it gave me a lot of like pain in my growing. I won't able to do training, but I was so focused, and my brother said was like, no dude, it's going to be in Australia and I want to go there. So before the competition I was very confident actually, and I was very positive. Even I was just listening songs and enjoying, and I was dancing. Trust me, I was seriously dancing and just thinking about medal only. So when I went inside the stadium, I was like, it was a huge crowd over there and I was so excited until the last throw. Like if you people watched that throw, it was the 6th throw going on and my mind was like, okay, this is the last throw and I'm going to do it, because before the 6th throw I was at the 5th place. So I was like very excited and I was so confident that I am going to get it, because I worked so hard. So when the last throw happened and I watched my discus was flying, and I just think that okay, I'm done. This is the moment I've always waited for. So when it's gone and I was like, I see the measuring table, so it was like 57.46 meter, and I was like, oh shit man, I did it. And I literally started crying. I went to it was the Radha sir, our deputy chief coach. He was standing over there and I hugged him and I cried so hard because I was so much in pain before the event. I had a painkiller and then I jumped into the event. So that was the moment I can't even to explain. You know, my family was so happy and I was so proud that yes, I did it. So that was an amazing moment of my life.
So the second one is my favorite question. What is your 100-meter time?
Oh my god, who asked me this question? I do a lot of repetition work, like 100 meter also, I do 120 meters also, but I never checked timing. Dude, how can you ask a thrower about the timing?
Okay, the third question is, when did you start training for discus? And if you had to choose one event, shot put and discus, which would you choose?
Okay, I started even at a very early age actually. It's because I have seen my brother doing sports and I watched him. Like he was my idol only, I can say, because I have seen him throwing. And then the actual thing is that being a kid of my parents, I thought that he was getting a lot of fame. So I was like, I want to do something different, because every girl is doing study, because every parents want that their girl should do study and become a doctor or something. I don't want to live that life. So I chose the event. I started doing sports at a very early age, at the age of 12. So the first event was discus only, and then I started throwing shot put also, because technically both the events are same. But my personal best is discus throw. So I think I'll keep doing shot put as a side event, but my favorite is discus.
Okay, the next is, who is your best friend in sports?
Oh my god, why did you ask this? You want my friends to fight with each other. The actual thing is that I have a lot of friends, so I don't have a best friend, but every friend is my best friend. So a person who become my friend, I love them a lot. So no best friend.
Okay, Navjit, are you missing volleyball?
Thank you for asking me this question. And I think because my room is at that place, I used to see my volleyball court from my room, and I miss that so much. I think the person who asked me this, he's someone, or he or she maybe played with me volleyball. So yes, guys, I'm missing volleyball a lot. So thank you guys for asking us all the questions. We enjoyed a lot by answering that.
Stay home and stay safe.